Saditz bids goodbye and the gate opens to reveal a mansion with a sprawling garden that is set up for cooking. Menchi and Buhara introduce themselves as gourmet hunters and examiners. Menchi states the second phase involves cooking, making the applicants laugh and disparage both the examiner's profession and the test that's given. Saditz, who is watching from a tree, is worried about the applicants' passing rate. Toto, a wrestler, asks what will they cook, and Buhara tasks them to cook pork from the Visca forest preserve around the mansion. Menchi states that they will judge the dishes by its taste and presentation and that the exam is finished if they are already full. Upon signal, the applicants dash to the forest and later discover they are to each hunt a great stamp, the wildest, carnivorous boars in the world. They seem oblivious to most attacks, are deadly, and are hard to take down. Gon is trying to catch one whose horns become stuck in a tree trunk when apples from the tree fall on the boar's head and knock it unconscious. Discovering its Achilles heel, many of the applicants are able to bring back boars, to the surprise of the examiners. Most of them just roast the pig, to the annoyance of Menchi. Karapika presents his pork dish in a different way, but Menchi does not like the taste. When Buhara and Menchi are full, she promptly fails all of them. The applicants are surprised by the decision, and Toto destroys his workstation out of anger. Menchi explains that they have not exerted effort in creating a pork dish that both examiners find delicious. Hanzo comments that all pork dishes are the same, and he receives nagging from an angry and insulted Menchi. Buhara tells himself that Menchi's bad habit is showing again. Menchi concludes that they are not worthy because they are not willing to take risks and try new things. Toto berates her, but she just dismisses him, prompting him to attack out of frustration. Buhara retaliates by knocking him off with just a large sweep of his hand. Menchi tells Buhara not to interfere, but Buhara merely says that had he not interfered, Menchi would have killed Toto. Menchi stands and juggles her numerous knives while telling them that gourmet hunters venture into danger to seek ingredients and that every hunter knows some form of martial arts. According to her, the applicants' lack of focus and unwillingness to experiment are enough to disqualify them. Saditz contacts the committee about the situation. An airship hovers above the site as an elderly man jumps from it, landing on 2 feet, creating a crater. Menchi acknowledges him as Chairman Netero. The chairman asks Menchi if she really failed them because of their unwillingness to try new things. Menchi admits losing her cool after her profession was insulted and making the exam harder. She informs him that she will resign as an examiner and asks the chairman to redo the second phase. The chairman proposes that Menchi thinks of another task, and she has to show them how to do it. Menchi requests the chairman to bring them all to Split Mountain, where spider eagle eggs are located. The retest involves getting the so-called dream eggs dangling on webs at the ravine. Menchi even demonstrates how to procure the eggs by jumping onto the ravine and dangling on the webs, getting the eggs without falling, and timing the jump so she would be carried up by an updraft. The applicants, who are not fazed by the task, jump to get the eggs. Some of the applicants fall to their deaths, failing to realize that they should have waited for the updraft. The other applicants rely on Gon's senses, who signals when to release their grips from the webs. They cook the eggs and find them delicious. Gon shares the egg to Toto, who also enjoys it. Menchi tells him that they risk their lives for the joy of discovering delicious food like the dream eggs. Toto is humbled and asserts he will try again next year. The applicants learn that being a hunter requires a great amount of determination, regardless of type. Only 42 applicants remain.